First news. Wow, Yankees fans. We've got some seriously exciting news to share. Jazz Chisholm Jr., who we snagged at the trade deadline from the Miami Marlins, is making waves in the MLB, and it's only getting better as we head into the final stretch of the season. Check this out. Chisholm Jr. has just joined an incredibly exclusive club of players who have hit 20-plus home runs and stolen 30-plus bases this season. And let me tell you, the names on this list are nothing short of legendary Shohei Ohtani, Jose Ramirez, Elly De La Cruz, Jarren Duran, and now our very own Jazz Chisholm Jr. How cool is that? If you're a fan of the Yankees, write "Go Yankees" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Chisholm Jr. isn't just blending in with these big names. He's shining brightly. In the recent game against the St. Louis Cardinals, he went 2-for-3 with a double, a walk, and 2 stolen bases. The guy is on fire. This season, he's hitting .263 with 22 homers, 64 RBIs, and 30 steals. But since joining the Yankees, he's been on another level, hitting .326 with 9 homers in just 23 games. That's the kind of spark we need as we push toward the postseason. With 2 years left on his contract, Chisholm Jr. is set to be a key player for the Yankees in the future. And imagine this, if we manage to keep Juan Soto in free agency, a lineup featuring Chisholm Jr., Soto, and Judge, that could be one of the most formidable trios in the American League. But even if Soto heads elsewhere, Chisholm Jr. has the potential to help ease that loss and keep our offense dangerous. The Yankees are back in action on Labor Day Monday, facing off against the Texas Rangers at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a game you won't want to miss. Second news. What a game, folks! Gleyber Torres absolutely put on a show last night, going 3-for-5 with 2 RBIs to guide the Yankees to a solid 8-4 win over the Texas Rangers in Arlington. And let's not forget about Gerrit Cole, who was an absolute beast on the mound, striking out 9 through 6 innings. Even though he had to leave early with a right calf cramp, he still managed to hold Texas to just 1 run on 4 hits. The Yankees are now sitting pretty at the top of the American League East, a half game ahead of the Orioles. If you are a fan of the Yankees, write "Go Yankees" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. The game really turned in our favor during that 6th inning. Torres and Juan Soto got us started with back-to-back singles, and then Aaron Judge came through with a clutch double to make it 3-1. That's when the Rangers starter, Jack Leiter, got the hook, and the Yankees pounced. After Austin Wells got plunked by a pitch to load the bases, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepped up with an RBI single, and Anthony Rizzo followed with a double that brought in 2 more. By the time that inning was over, we were sitting on a comfy 7-1 lead. Of course, Texas tried to make it interesting with a 2-run homer by Wyatt Langford in the 7th, but Giancarlo Stanton answered right back in the 8th with a solo shot of his own. The Rangers managed 1 more run in the 9th, but it was too little, too late. The Yankees had this one wrapped up, and it was a great way to start the series. Third news. Yankees ace Gerrit Cole made headlines again last night, but not in the way any of us were hoping for. Cole had to leave his start against the Texas Rangers after just 6 innings due to what the team is calling a right calf cramp. Now, if you've been following Cole this season, you know how crucial he is to our lineup. So seeing him leave the mound like that definitely had us all holding our breath. But don't panic just yet. There's more to this story. If you're a fan of the Yankees, write "Go Yankees" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Now let's break down what happened. During the warm-ups before the 7th inning, Cole started looking a bit uncomfortable. The Yes Network cameras caught him gingerly picking up his right leg and rubbing his calf, and you could tell something wasn't right. He called for the trainers, and just like that, his night was over. The Yankees said they'll be keeping a close eye on him today, so we're all waiting to hear more about his condition. Before he left the game, though, Cole was absolutely dealing. He allowed just 1 run on 4 hits, walked 1, and struck out 9 over his 6 innings. That's the kind of performance we've come to expect from him, and it's what keeps us in these games. Even though he's been battling issues all season, remember, he didn't even make his debut until June because of nerve inflammation in his pitching elbow. He's still been a rock for us. Last night's performance would have boosted his record to 6-3 in 13 starts and brought his ERA down to 3.65, showing just how valuable he is when he's on the mound. But now, the big question is, what's next? The team will continue to monitor him, and hopefully, this is just a minor setback. We've got a tough schedule ahead, and we need Cole at his best if we're going to make a serious push. Fingers crossed, this is just a minor bump in the road. Before we wrap up, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. We'll keep you posted on Cole's status and everything else going on with the Yankees. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss a thing as we head into the final stretch of the season. So, what do you think? How concerned are you about Cole's injury, and do you think he'll be back to 100% soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.